Lesson 7 is exploring intercultural communication. You will be exploring how your culture influences the way that you communicate and how other people's cultures influence the way that they communicate. To begin, you will read Chapter 3 and, as an additional learning tool, explore the Chapter 3 PowerPoint that is attached. There are activities within this PowerPoint that you can feel free to do on your own, but know that none of the activities within that PowerPoint will be due for me. You will, however, have an opportunity to explore this idea of being ethnocentric by completing the worksheet titled Ethnocentric or Not. There are 2 parts to this worksheet, so make sure you do both of them. Part 1 will require you to identify the list of behaviors that from other cultures around the world that might have some sort of effect or no effect at all on your intercultural communication experience. So you'll just mark an X in which category based upon the behavior and belief that's being identified on the left. You will just identify whether it's a complete distraction, may cause somewhat of a slight distraction, or likely to go completely unnoticed. Once you've filled those in, you will then answer the 6 questions at the bottom of the worksheet in complete sentence format, save it to your USB or to your computer, and then submit to the Dropbox titled Ethnocentric or Not. You will also be exploring an intercultural experience that you've had in the past by completing an intercultural reflection paper. This paper is not due until March 25th, but there are several moving parts, so you want to make sure that you are working on this ahead of time so you can earn the maximum amount of points possible. You're going to recall a time when you had to work with somebody from another culture and reflect on that experience by answering some questions, but understand that this paper is an essay, so I'm asking that you have a formal introduction along with a body and a conclusion. I'm also requiring your paper to be formatted in a certain way. So I'm asking that you use Times New Roman 12-point font, that your paper is also double spaced. This paper is worth 45 points. Along with the guidelines, you'll see the rating scale, the grading rating scale with the descriptions, and the criteria that you're going to be assessed on. Once you've written your paper, you will submit to the appropriate Dropbox. You are more than welcome to work ahead. There is a Dropbox titled Intercultural Reflection Paper that will be posted in your next lesson, but if you want to get it done early, all you have to do is just click on Dropbox on the upper right-hand or left-hand side of your screen. After you've read through the intercultural reflection guidelines and start to think about how you want to process through this paper, you will also have an opportunity to pick a topic for your final deliberative dialogue discussion. I've created a survey with 3 options for topics. The topic with the most votes will be our final deliberative dialogue topic, which will be happening in 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks. And so please complete this survey by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, March 11th. Remember, your vote counts, and whatever topic has the most votes will be our topic for our final deliberative dialogue. Lastly, your ethical interview paper will be due on Sunday, March 11th. So I've posted the guidelines in here for you. I've also given you an extra credit opportunity, so read through that. You have an opportunity to earn some extra credit by having your papers peer reviewed by either Academic Services or NetTutor. NetTutor is located on our home screen on E360. Please submit your papers with enough time to receive feedback so that way you can make the appropriate changes and earn the maximum amount of points possible for your ethical interview paper. Next, you'll submit your ethical interview paper to the Dropbox titled Ethical Interview Paper. Again, this will be due Sunday, March 11th, 11:59 p.m. And then lastly, you will have a Chapter 3 quiz. This quiz is just like the rest of them, 10 questions. 5 questions are multiple choice, 5 questions are true and false. You are allowed to take this quiz multiple times up until the due date or until you reach a 100, whatever comes first. Once you've done all that, you have completed the lesson. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email, call, or stop by. I'm here to help any way that I can.